Hello, so I just went out and took another look at the moon and observed it, and I had to ask myself, am I going to go after this? I can just imagine what some people are going to want to believe. And then I decided, I am going to go after it because enough is enough, in my opinion. So, the moon was like this, then it rotated clockwise until it was right about here. And it has continued to rotate until it's about like this. Just make sure I'm getting this right. So yeah, it's about like this in orientation. So I want to give you a challenge because I know some of you want to think that it makes complete sense to just believe that the sun is now somewhere down here and then shining off the moon like that. And I'm thinking, I'm going to challenge you on that. I don't think it makes sense to think that. I understand why you want to think it. Because you don't want to let go of something that you grew up believing. And I know how that is, at least a little bit. But when I first saw the moon, it was like this. That would mean that if the sun is reflecting off it, it would have to be somewhere over here. And I saw it going over the horizon, so that I could see. But then the moon started to rotate clockwise until it was right about here. And now it's about like this. So now you have to believe the sun is somewhere down here. Well, isn't there an Earth between the moon and the sun if the sun is down here? How can you find it in yourself to believe that? I have to give Rich from the channel, Mr. Thrive and Survive, credit for a term, cognitive dissonance. Again, cognitive dissonance. And again, look up the supposed NASA image of the moon supposedly passing in front of the Earth. The Earth is supposed to be way larger than the moon. So how are you going to have a sun down here shining on the moon when the Earth is so much bigger than the moon? It doesn't add up. In my opinion, it's wishful thinking. And again, you don't have to get on the internet tonight. If they want to tell you not to believe everything you see on the internet, well, you've seen this on the internet, and then go outside and see the actual moon, which at least in my sky looks exactly like this, and then ask yourself, how could the sun be reflecting off the moon? And then also keep in mind the law of inverse square for distant light sources, which totally demolishes the sun being 93 million miles away, and even demolishes the moon being 238,000 miles away, and especially demolishes light coming 93 million miles from the sun to the moon and then having to travel 238,000 miles to the Earth. I mean, absolutely no way. And as I was recording in a previous video tonight, where's the curve? Where's the curvature of the Earth? It's supposed to be there, 8 inches per mile squared. People constantly prove that there is no such curvature by distances they can see. Large bodies of water always lie flat. 70% of the Earth's surface is water. And people are dying because of the lie that the Earth is a globe lost in space. So I want to challenge you to go to Psalm 139 and pray the last 2 verses. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any wicked way in me, or any grievous way in me, or any way of pain in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. And that I pray in Yeshua's name. Amen.